Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Welcome to the next episode of For Your Ilm by Pertapis. Inshallah, we hope that you've gained all the beneficial knowledge you have from the last few episodes and continue to watch as we share with you more about senior citizens today. My name is Ferdaus, Chia, and I'm a Chinese Muslim revert from Singapore, and I have here with me today Ustazah Nashirah, who will be sharing more about this topic. Ustazah Nashirah, could you first introduce yourself?
Assalamualaikum everyone. My name is Ustazah Nashirah. I'm from Pertapis Senior Citizen Fellowship Home, and I'm the moral educator.
So my first question for you, Ustazah, is should senior citizens fast during the month of Ramadan, considering they're in their senior years right now, they might have other challenging things going on in their lives?
Firstly, I would like to share dalil in the Quran from Surah Al-Baqarah, verse 183. Ya ayyuhalladzina amanu kutiba alaikumus siyam kama kutiba alal ladzina min qablikum la'allakum tattaqun. Allah mentioned that fasting is compulsory for every healthy, able-bodied Muslim adults. However, according to the Islamic law, there are some groups that are exempted from fasting, including the senior citizens. Allah mentioned in the Quran in the next verse, Surah Baqarah, verse 184, فَمَنْ كَانَ مِنْكُمْ مَرِيضًا أَوْ عَلَى سَفَرٍ فَعِدَّةٌ مِنْ أَيَّامٍ أُخَرٍ. Whoever is ill or traveling, they can make up their missed fast, means qada. Okay, and then Allah also mentioned وَعَلَى الَّذِينَ يُطِيقُونَ فِدْيَةٌ, or they can pay fidya.
So how do senior citizens pay their fidya if they are unable to fast due to health conditions?
Okay. So fidya is religious obligation, act involve compensation, and usually in the form of feeding the poor or needy by donating food. Okay, it applies to those who are unable to fast and due to valid reasons such as chronic illnesses, old age, and prolonged medications. So in short, fidya is feeding the poor, or we give food to the needy. In Singapore, food here refers to the staple food, which is rice. Okay. Also, it is practical for us to actually pay in form of money. Current fidya rate is $1.40 per day. So if let's say someone or like the senior miss their fast one day, then it will be just need to pay $1.40. But if like 5 days, then it will times daily. Yeah. Additionally, you can also pay fidya through Pertapis organization at Juchat Complex Level 4. We also accept fidya donations.
MashaAllah.
This Ramadan.
So at least there's a lot of avenues where we can also participate in Ramadan. But I'm curious to know about senior citizens. What are the challenges they face during Ramadan?
Okay. For seniors, some problems that the seniors may face might come from their pre-existing health conditions, such as diabetes, hypertension, or dialysis, and many more. So, from my experience at Pertapis Senior Home, I do have residents that have diabetes and they need to take insulins every day at a certain timing. And when we consulted the doctor, they advised not to fast for the whole Ramadan. Yeah, it's not advisable for her to actually fast during the Ramadan.
Oh. As we age, basically, some of us will be not in perfect health conditions, and they do also take medications. What about medications wise?
Okay. Yes, seniors also have regular medications like morning, then pre-meals, evening, at night as well. And during Ramadan, if they are able to fast, if they believe they can fast, there will be separate timings for sahur and also iftar, early in the morning and when they are breaking the fast. So for these shifting medications, because they have certain timing, fixed timing, it's best to actually consult their doctors and healthcare experts. So is it safe for them to shift the timing, or if not, then better for them not to fast?
I mean, also thinking when you just mentioned this, there's also some things that seniors might face is like the guilt, like if they are actually not feeling well and they need to follow the prescribed doctor medication. How then do you overcome the challenge of a senior who you have to advise to them, right? Take your medication because your health also comes first. So how then do you advise sharing this with a senior? The best way to encourage them,
I feel when we are dealing with seniors or we are talking to them, we need to have the rahmah. We need to have that way of, because they are way older than us. They are way experienced than us. So when we are talking to them, we don't have like, "Nik, makan," or like, "Atuk." We don't use that force, or we don't use that ketegasan with them, So that's one act where we show how we deal with them. And then we do explain to them. We can explain to them what are the benefits. Yes, sure, fasting is obligatory. Taking care of your health is also obligatory. So yeah.
It's an amanah from Allah, right?
Betul.
Right. So I guess it's about reasoning with them in the best manner possible. So what are the tips, you can give seniors to fast safely during Ramadan? I guess, it might be something more customized in a way, right?
Okay, so for seniors, in Ramadan, when we start early in the morning, first we do sahur. So it's advisable to actually delay their sahur. It's also a sunnah. It's an act of sunnah where we try to take our sahur close to the timing of imsak. Yeah, but not too close that they rush their food. Yeah, okay. And then also drink more plain water and take the kurma. Yeah, the dates. And then during the afternoon, for senior home, we do have exercises for them. We have physiotherapists where they do twice a week. They will come and do physical movements. Yeah, so not just they can lie down and rest because they are fasting, right? So at least they are able to get some exercise. And then, during iftar, make sure they eat suitable portion sizes, not too many that they overeat.
That's a good tip. I mean, like, honestly, even Rasulullah mentioned that we should only fill up food 1/3 of the stomach, then water next third, and the last third leave it empty, right? So this is a good practice during Ramadan to also inculcate in our Ramadan practice. And also for seniors especially, when they are at a stage where their body is also been working for them for many years already now, it should be also in a slower pace for them when it comes to consuming food.
Yes, that's right.
So for seniors, I'm curious, like, what are the alternative ways that they can do during Ramadan?
Okay.
If they cannot fast.
Yeah, so for seniors citizens who are unable to fast, but they do want to do the ibadah as well, the act of worship, we can prioritize the prayers and also reflection. So prayers here, we have the 5 obligatory, and on top of that, in Ramadan, we encourage, if they are able to pray Tarawih and also the Sunnah prayers to actually get more rewards in the month of Ramadan. Other than that, we can also encourage them to give charity, share their knowledge to the youngsters, because they are experienced already, right? Their experiences as well, so they can engage with them as well. And another thing additional, that we can also equip themselves with Islamic knowledge by attending classes at the mosque, or if they are unable to go to the mosque, they can watch online lectures. So now we have online lectures at the TV channels, or even YouTube, or even our podcasts. Yeah.
So at least now they have some activities they can participate in and also get involved during the month of Ramadan.
Yes.
So for the last question I have for you, I'm curious because some seniors, like I see them, they do have some physical limitations, especially at their age. So how do they then practice in the spirituality practices during Ramadan with these limitations?
Okay. So for this age group, these senior citizens, they do have limitations. We are aware of that. So what we can help by telling them is that try to make adjustments in terms, firstly, when we see their solat, if they are unable to solat standing up, then they can sit down. If they are unable to sit down, they can lie down, as permitted in Islam. Another one is the physical limitation. Example would be the eyesight. So some senior have bad eyesight, or they are unable to read the Quran, see the words, cannot recite. Okay, so we can give them alternative by on the radio or listen to the recitations in audio form instead of using the eyesight. But if they have difficulty with their listening, with their hearing, then we can show them the TV. So now we also have like online lectures, TV channels, Islamic classes, all. So we can show them by all this visual form. All of these are rukhsah lah. Kira Islam kan mudah, macam Allah tak akan bebankan. Dia Melayu.
Boleh.
Allah will not burden
So
macam,
more than you can bear.
Yes.
Jazakallah khair for sharing that, Ustazah. So thank you so much. We have learned so much today. In fact, about senior citizens, what they're facing. Even some of us who may not be able to understand this because we do not have a senior at home to attend to. So I think maybe also during Ramadan is a good opportunity for us, to also go to these homes to see the seniors, to spend time with them. After all, it's also visiting the sick is part of ibadah itself, right? And also it also helps us to reconnect our faith, to see, Allah is reminding us during this time that we are also potentially going to be in this situation one day. And so why do we not take this opportunity to reap the benefits of Ramadan as much as possible? Okay, so inshallah, I hope you have benefited a lot from this episode. I wish all of you a blessed Ramadan, Ramadan Kareem, Ramadan Mubarak.
Allah.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.